Okay, so these are the rock monsters that we made last week, and the paper mache is set in quite strong. And so what you are going to be doing today is going to start off with the background color first. Before you start painting though, make sure you have got a bit of newspaper that you can put on the table. So the background color with this one is obviously red. Make sure you are pushing in the brush bristles into the rock as much as possible. You can turn it around with the newspaper so you don't get so much paint on your fingers. Make sure from every angle that you have painted it so you can't see the color of the rock. The reason we paint the background first is when it is dry, then we can easily add the details that we need to. So once you have done that part, you can wash your brush and start painting the other areas of your little monster. If you have 3 or 4 colors on your monster, the better it is going to look, because it will break some of the areas down, giving it more depth or better finish. It's going to be less boring, that's why. Okay. Now, I know that this blue that I put in is not dry yet, so therefore I'm going to use a little bit of yellow while it is still wet, because I want some of the back, the pointy bits to look a bit greenish. So I'm going to mix the blue and the yellow together. You can see what's happening already. It's got that nice vibrancy to it. So I'm going to do it all the way through to the tail. Great. I'm happy with that. It's beautiful when the colors mix together, and I'm going to put a little bit of more yellow into it in a minute. I'm going to paint the face next, because I have got that blue on the paintbrush. It's going green, which is good. I have a pretty good idea that I want the front of the face to be more yellowish. So I'm actually using the blue in the paintbrush for the back of the head. There you go. So there's light and dark that's created in the front. I want to have a bit more yellow on its face, and also a bit more on its tail. I can see with some of the bits I'm not pushing the brush hard enough, and there's white bits that's still showing. Make sure while you're doing your work to keep an eye on where the little white bits are, and paint over it. Now I'm quite ready to put some details on my little friend here. going to try putting some scales sort of thing. And you're going to do that on both sides. Going to add some details on the eye. And I'm going to use a little bit of red for the mouth. So this is what it looks like at this stage. And this is the lesson for today. Thank you.